Hello, I'm Reggie Hamilton, principal of Sebastian Middle School, and this is Miss Susan Watts. She is our district innovation coordinator. And I don't know if Ricky had paid folks to come in or what, but as soon as he finished, most of the room cleared. So, all right. When we got started with the school year, we looked at our data and started working with kids. And what we found out pretty quickly was going to be an issue for us was that kids needed to take a more vested interest in their learning. A lot of them come in, and I don't think they felt that they could be successful. And I don't know if you've seen that with any of the kids you've worked with, but we knew that was something that we were going to have to address. So what we really wanted to do throughout the year was make everything as student-centered and as positive for them as we possibly could. So one of the things that we started with was student voice in our SBDM. We have a student-led group, and the member that was voted actually serves on our SBDM. He is there at our monthly meeting, doesn't attend every meeting if we have something special called or something along those lines, but typically he has quite a bit to say. If there's issues or questions that students have, he doesn't mind one bit to address those with our SBDM. So that's been something very positive. KVEC has also allowed us a wonderful opportunity with the STARS program. And we used ours this year for a community-based project. And what we did is our team, if you see there on the left, that's Mr. Napier, that is kind of crouched down, and they are doing some measuring. And what they did is they went around our campus along with LBJ, which connects with us, and they mapped out a 5K route that they participated in. We had folks come in. They actually did a run. They went completely around the 5K route with these paw prints, and we had students that donated money, went out, and they, of course, decorated them however they wanted to. From that information, from that event, students raised community awareness of the importance of spaying and neutering pets. They raised $500 for the animal shelter in Hazard. They had a special account created with our local animal shelter and provided no-cost spaying and neutering for local residents. So again, that was something to get the kids involved in community relations. We also took part in Hoops for Heart. Those two fine students there were our winners, male and female, and of course we donated money to the American Heart Association. Our classroom redesign was also something else that KVEC and the Appalachian Leadership Lab helped us with. If you look over at the before picture, you see regular type seating and table, student seating of course. If you look over on the right, we actually tried to make the most of that money we could, that $1,000, and I actually talked Susan out of her $1,000 as well. But we had our local folks were able to build those tables for us. And if you could see the entire room, those tables are actually hinged. And if there is a project that the teachers are doing in the classroom that they need more space, they will fold up onto the wall. So, and then back down, of course, when they're ready for them again. And also, we purchased some of the yoga balls. You've heard mention already about kind of that nervous energy that kids have. So a lot of times you go in the room, if they're using those, they're rocking back and forth, kind of working that nervous energy off. Miss McCune's actually with us, and she is our 6th grade teacher where those tables and chairs are located. Anything you want? And then again, going back to kind of making sure that our students are involved and believing in themselves and the ability of work that they can create. It's just different projects, have them working together. We make sure that they find success that way. Hands-on science projects. This actually came from Miss Moore's classroom. The one on the left, the one on the right was also from your classroom, correct? The project on the right. And again, it's really about getting students involved, presentations that follow those projects, but it's about, again, that group relationship, building that teamwork, those capabilities, and just believing in their ability to create good work. Again, also, going back to KVEC, they've been really good to us, helped us with Lego, Vex Robotics, and guys, this really gets kids involved. They love these type of activities. And if you can learn while really enjoying what you're doing, that's the key to the whole thing. Team building and leadership, team building activities on the left, and on the right there, young man worked with a group, again, another science project. But again, if you go back, if they're smiling and enjoying while they're learning, that's what it's all about. KVEC also assisted us along with our Apple one-to-one initiative. Every student in our building has a MacBook Air. Then other technology, of course, we try to put as much in their hands as possible to make sure that they have the best opportunity every day. And student interest, when you put that laptop in their hand, they're very much involved. Of course, you have to make sure it's always for the right reason, but it does improve students' interest. And one of the main things that we found over the course of this year is going back to student recognition. You can see names on the glass there where you enter the school. What we found is it doesn't always have to be benchmark on something. I mean, it doesn't have to be the very best. If you've got a kid that just raises 2 points, you have to celebrate every accomplishment, no matter how big or how small. You have to let them know that as long as they're improving, that's what you want to see. And really for us, we've kind of discovered this year, and it's our mission is just whatever it takes to improve student learning, and that's what we have to do moving forward.